My dear people of God, today we have the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 20, verses from 1 to 16 for our reflection. Today we hear the parable of the landowner who went out at dawn to hire day laborers for work in his vineyard. He agreed to pay them the standard daily wage. Several hours later, the landowner saw several more workers in the marketplace. He told them, "Go to my vineyard and I will pay you a fair wage." So they went to vineyard. The landowner went out at noon and again at 3 p.m. He sent more laborers to his vineyard, promising to pay them for their work, and he did the same at 5 p.m. as well. At evening, the owner told his foreman to bring the laborers so he could pay them. However, the owner added, "Begin with the last one hired and end with the first laborer who was hired." The foreman did as the owner asked. The laborers who were hired late in the day were very surprised when they received a full day's wage. After all, they had only worked a short amount of time. They went away very pleased. When the laborers who had been hired first thing in the morning came to receive their pay, they assumed that they would receive more than the wage they had negotiated. However, they received the same wage as all of the other workers that had been paid. These workmen were outraged. After all, they had labored all day long in the heat, and they had worked many more hours than the men who were paid the same wage for only a couple of hours of work. The owner was not being fair. The landowner, however, stood his ground. He told them, "I am not cheating you. I am paying you the wages you agreed to. Tell me, how am I cheating you?" I assume that most of us identify with the upset day laborers. My friends, as we know, these workers were jealous and they grumbled. Are we ever jealous or resentful when someone else receives a gift